Okay, soស្វាគមន៍ហើយត្រឡប់មកកាន់សៀវភៅរបស់យើងមេរៀនរបស់យើងវិញគឺមេរៀនទី4ដដែលហ្នឹងគឺយើងរៀននៅក្នុងសៀវភៅ New Headway Beginner Book. Okay, so welcome back and let's be continue our lesson in New Headway Beginner Books for diction in Unit 4 Families and Friends, and we continue to the next lesson. And the next lesson is you remembers. So we're still in page what everyone, page 26 again. So before I ask you to do your homework, and your homework is write about your families. Okay, so now we got one example. It's about my families, Dari family. Okay, ចឹងព្រោះយើងធ្វើ homework មួយកាលពីមេរៀនមុនគឺទៅសេពីគ្រូសារបស់យើងឥឡូវយើងមកមើល example របស់គ្រូវិញចឹងនៅក្នុងគ្រូសារបស់គ្រូមានមនុស្ស4នាក់ឥឡូវយើងមើលមានfather ហ្នឹងគឺឈ្មោះថា Darren, and father's name is Darren, 66 years old and a farmer. ហើយចំណែក mother គឺ Bopha, yes, her name is Bopha and she's 56 years old, a housewife. And sister is Supalan, 33 and a doctor. And brothers is Dara, 42, a teacher. Alright, so here's the examples of my homework that I have done for for this lesson. And right now let me come back to the conversation. In here is want you guys to practice to ask about your family. Okay, it means talk about your family. ចឹងក្នុងមេរៀននេះគឺចង់ផ្ដោតឲ្យយើងរៀនសួរគ្នាទៅវិញទៅមកទាក់ទងនឹងគ្រួសារទី1យើងសរសេរ number 1 you write, number 2 you talk. Okay, talk it out. Okay, to make sure you can be able to speak or to talk about your family, okay, in English. Alright, so guys, so in here, so we have father, his name Darren, he's 66 years old, and he's a farmer. And mother is Popa, she's 56 years old, and she's a housewife. And sister is Supalan, is 33 years old, and she's a doctor. And brothers is 42 years old, and he's a teacher. Alright, so let's take a look at the example of the examples of the question here, question and answer. So we have two people, so we have A and B. ចឹងកន្លែងនេះយើងមានមនុស្ស2នាក់ណាគឺ A ហើយនិង B. ចឹងគេសួរថាម៉េច Dari, what's your mother's name? Well, my mother's name is Bopa. And how old is she? She's 56 years old. What's her job? She's a housewife. Okay, so as we know, like we just make one example about mother. So her name is, what's your mother's name? Or what's your mother's name? So mother's name is Bopa. And how old is she? She's 56 years old. And what's her job? She's a housewife. Alright, so we still have less. We have Darren, the father. And okay, so who else? So Palan and Dara. So we can make the same question, right? Like example. Okay, Dari, what's your father's name? Well, my father's name is Darren. And how old is he? He's 66 years old. And what's his job? He's a farmer. Alright, so what about your sister? What's her name? Her name is Supalan. And how old is she? She's 33 years old. And what's her job? She's a doctor. And Dara, what about your brother's name? My brother's name is Dara. And how old is he? He's 42 years old. And what's his job? He's a teacher. ចឹង okay កន្លែងនេះយើងអាចបង្កើតសំណួរលក្ខណៈចឹងទៅយើងសួរគ្នាទៅវិញទៅមកហើយអានេះគឺយើងនិយាយពីគ្រួសាររបស់យើងរួចយើងអាច ask your partner family ចឹងយើងអាចសួរអំពីដៃគូរបស់យើងពីគ្រួសាររបស់ដៃគូយើងតើគេនឹងគាត់មាននរណាខ្លះ who do does or do they have in the family ចឹងទៅហើយយើង ask about name, about age, about job, for example. Alright, so in here you can practice more with your partner or your brother or sister at home. Okay, so let me go to the next one. ឥឡូវយើងត្រឡប់មកកាន់មួយទៀតគឺកន្លែងនេះគឺគេចង់ឲ្យយើងបំពេញប្រយោគជាមួយនឹងយើងចាំបានអត់ Second, my, our, her, your. Oh, well, in here we want you guys to complete the sentences with like everyone, with like possessive adjective that we have like my, we have our, we have your, for example. Okay, ចឹងយើងមិនមែនមានតែប៉ុណ្្នឹងយើងមាន more, and we have more possessive adjective than my, your, our, something like this. We have my, our, your, his, her, its, and so on. Alright, number 4, complete the sentences with my, our, and your. And number 1, what's your name? My name, Annie. And then cái này ưu hỏi dừng hai. Number 2, what are names? Our names are Emma's and Vin's. And number 3, Jim, Paul, and Andre are students. Jim, Paul, and Andre got to sir. School is in Paris. Number 4, my sister married. What husband's name? My brother's office is in New York. Yeah, my brother's office is in New York. And what's job? We in English class. Mom and dad are in room. What's the name of hotel? ឥឡូវកន្លែងនេះយើងមកបំពេញវាទាំងអស់គ្នាទី1គេធ្វើយើងហើយគឺគេថា what's your name? My name's Annie. Number 2, what are ស្អីគេកន្លែងឆ្លើយថា our names are Emma's and Vin. អញ្ចឹងយើងឆ្លើយថាម៉េច Okay, អញ្ចឹងយើងគួរបំពេញឬយើងគួរបង្កើតសំណួរថាម៉េច Okay, what are your names? Our names are Emma's and Vin. Jim, Paul, and Andre are student. ឥឡូវយើងមើលគេប្រាប់យើងថា Jim, Paul ហើយនឹង Andre គឺជា student. School is in Paris យើងនិយាយថាម៉េច Okay, កន្លែង student ណាច្រើន plural form. Okay, អញ្ចឹងយើងយកគេមួយចំនួន his, her, your ឬក៏ស្អី Dear, very good. Dear school is in Paris. Dear school is in Paris. My sister married. My sister married. What husband's name? ឥឡូវថាបងស្រីខ្ញុំការហើយបន្ទាប់មកគេថាតើប្តីឈ្មោះអីប្តីណាគេ What's her husband's name? Very good. Okay, so my brother's office is in New York. ការិយាល័យរបស់បងប្រុសខ្ញុំកន្លែងការងាររបស់គាត់ហ្នឹងគឺនៅក្នុងទីក្រុង New York យើងសួរទៅម៉េច What's job តើអី What his job? Very good. Brother គឺជាគេ male អញ្ចឹងយើងប្រើ his. Okay, we in English class. We are in our English class. យើងមើល subject pronoun របស់យើងគឺ we. Mom and dad are in room. អញ្ចឹងយើងនិយាយទៅម៉េច What's the name of the hotel? Very good. Okay. ឥឡូវយើង check វាតើ answer យើង correct or not យើងមើលទាំងអស់គ្នាណា Number 1, what's your name? What's your name? My name's Annie. And number 2, what are your names? So our names are Emma's and Vin. Number 3, Jim, Paul, and Andre are students. Okay, Jim, Paul, and Andre are students. The school is in Paris. My sister married. What her husband's name? Correct. My brother's office is in New York. What his job? Okay, cool. We in our English class. Great. Mom and dad are in room. What's the name of the hotel? Excellent. Okay. Right. So to make sure that's correct or not, let me come back and listen together. Okay. Sorry. Hold on a minute. Okay. Listen together.
Tape script 4.7. 1.
What's your name?
My name's Annie.
2.
What are your names?
Our names are Emma and Vince. 3.
Jean, Paul, and Andre are students. Their school is in Paris.
4.
My sister's married. What's her husband's name?
5. My brother's office is in New York.
What's his job?
6.
We're in our English class.
7. Mum and Dad are in Rome.
What's the name of their hotel?